Welcome, my name is Jacob Hopkins. I'm the lead therapist and educator here at Thai Yoga Strength. Been doing bodywork for about 20 years, been practicing Thai bodywork for about 17, and the last 14-ish years, somewhere in there, this has been the only kind of bodywork I've practiced. So today we're gonna take a little look at, maybe give my opinion or just straight up react to some Thai bodywork. This one says it's gonna be with the Pha Kao, which is traditional Thai scarf. You can do a lot of neat little stretches and tractions and lots of variety with it. So we'll see, might catch something new that I'm not familiar with. Let's check it out. Possibly. There we go. Okay, starting with a little scapula work. I like it. I don't love the practitioner's... Okay, fixed it. I was gonna say I didn't love the body mechanics, the position she was in. This looks way better. Could potentially maybe relax that arm, that wrist a little bit. This creates tension through the practitioner's forearm, and you can feel that as the client. Also, the way I'm okay with it, to be honest. This client looks okay with this, though, just unsupported. A lot of times when I'm working this, I'll step over, it's hard to describe, but I'll step over the client's head and drape their arm over my leg. Just makes it a little bit easier for them to relax. I can kind of get into that. But overall, this feels really good. Just a couple little tweaks here and there. Nothing crazy. Here's the Pha Kao. Some wonderful neck traction. Right across that axis. Ooh, now we've encompassed the head. Get a little bit of squeeze there. Clients really seem to like that one. Good back. Doesn't look too strained. Okay. So this one, you have to be careful with. It looks like this therapist knows what she's doing, but depending on where you place the feet and how your feet match up with your client's body, it can put pressure on these collarbones. And that could be a little painful. And also, collarbone's not the strongest bone in the body. You've got a lot of power in your legs. It doesn't take a lot to mess one of those up. This is a depends move. Depends. Let's obviously, seems this therapist knows this client. Obviously, she's okay with being filmed. So she probably knows her body, knows that she can do this one safely together. But that's always, that's one to watch out for. It's not a universal move for everybody. Oh, this one's interesting. Okay, so I've done, lean over on the legs before, that kind of thing. I've not done or seen with the client holding the Pha Kao like that. I'm curious. I'm trying to figure out what's going on there. What is it? Just for stability, maybe? It looked good. I have no idea what it's doing. Looks good though. That's a new one to me. I have to investigate. If anybody knows what that does, let me know. Oh, and we're going, yeah, okay, we're going foot. Along that IT band. So, I love working with feet. Let's pause it right there. Yeah, it's a good thing. This therapist looks like she's bigger in height. We have a very petite looking client. So this doesn't seem to be overly taxing for the therapist. The way she's holding that, if you have a bigger client, and I have some quite large dudes that come in, they got big legs. I'm a big dude. It can still be tiring. I might do this stretch pullover, but I'm probably not hanging out here to do it like this. This might be the kind of thing where you can bring their legs over, you can come down onto the floor a little bit, use your forearm to get this same motion with a little less fatigue on your body. Also, it can be a little tricky to get your foot in the right place. This therapist seems like she's quite adept at using her feet. I also like feet. But this is let's just say this is not a beginner move. This is like, you're picking and choosing your poison. I would probably do it a different way, but good stuff. Yeah, look at that. That's nice. Ooh. You don't see this one a lot. Foot into the abdomen. I actually really like doing ab work this way. Once again, she's got superb balance. Like just the way she can slightly lift up and readjust. Oh, look at that, just ever so slightly, and then sink, never too much. Look at that. This is great. Honestly, I have a lot of clients who think that this form of ab work is the most comfortable to receive, and they actually ended up enjoying it a lot. Here we go, Pha Kao Ma, look at that. Good body mechanics, lifting up, nothing too crazy. This is a classic Pha Kao Ma stretch. Woo, coming way over. Look at that, just leaning back into it. Lean. Okay, now we're starting to see a little bit of pull. I'm okay with that in this particular situation because she's got so much leverage with the Pha Kao Ma, and this client is so petite compared to her. It doesn't seem to be taxing at all. Okay, we're gonna do a classic stretch up. Whoa, oh. Client cheated a little bit on that one. It happens. They know what's coming up. They get used to this routine. I like to bring my client up to do seated work to finish off a session, and some of them kind of already. We don't always do it. I like to keep it, fresh, and sometimes they don't need that work, but they'll start to help. You can kind of see she did a little bit of a sit up. You just need to be dead weight. That's not the therapist's fault. That's just client who knows what's up and is being helpful. It's kind of funny. I should give her a little couple bumps. She's like, all right, you helped, but here's a little couple of bumps. Oh, and that's nice. That you can see the client, reciprocating a little bit of touch there. Clearly, very much appreciates the work. I'd say it's a very talented therapist. They've clearly worked together a lot in the past. That's why we have a video of them working together. That felt like a very authentic session. It looked like she just decided on happenstance to record some of that work, and it wasn't pre-thought out to make a really nice video. It was like, this is what this client is happening to be receiving during this session. Also probably why it was chopped up the way it was, because we are seeing glimpses into a real session. I like that. There's a couple little tweaks in there that I think would be good for the therapist longevity, but we're dealing with somebody very talented, clearly very good with her feet. The socks on the hardwood, or even if it's like laminate, that's a bold move, but she had it. I like it. I don't know if I'd call that a full-blown Pha Kao Ma session. It looked to me more like a traditional session with some Pha Kao Ma stretching, but it's all good stuff in there. You could A+, A+, A- if you want to get like finicky with it. Is this Cam Tao Chow level? No, but this is great stuff. I'd like to see more of this. This is the kind of thing I would love to see. It's an older video, but if I was going to see something go viral, I would like to see the authentic work like this, done in an authentic session. So, a little bit of a short one. I enjoyed it though, and we'll hit back with some more probably next week. So, thanks.